Hello, this video will go over how to install and work with the Thermostat graphic user interface for the Thermostat complex data system. You should already have downloaded the thermostat.zip file. Now you can go ahead and extract it to the same page, as long as it's still in the thermostat file and no longer zipped. Then we will start by importing to the Eclipse workspace an existing project. I'm going to browse to the downloads and that file that we just unzipped. And we're just going to click Finish. The source should open up to two different packages, the system and the physical objects. The driver necessary for the graphical user interface will be the driver 2. Driver 1 is left over from the text user interface if anyone is interested in working with that one. And then the bulk of the graphical user interface will be here in GUI.java. So we'll start by clicking on driver 2, run. This is just the main screen that it kind of brings you to. And here it can load your thermostats display, or you can work with your schedule, editing it, viewing the current schedule, edit some settings, including the nickname of the thermostat and the override temp, as well as functions and modes. Get into that in just a second. Start with the main display of the thermostat. And so you can see the inside temp, the outside temp, and the set temperature, as well as the time, the mode, and the functions here. Now, the temperature is set on the schedule by default. However, the thermostat itself is set off, so no heating or cooling will be done. The outside temperature and the inside temperature were simply fed in, simulated, and then the time is generated by the system. So you'll see each time we reload, we'll see the fresh time. And then using the system time and the schedule, which I'll print for you now, the thermostat is actually capable of changing which temperature is currently set. The default is 72 for 24/7, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all hours of the day, all the way to Friday. So if we go ahead and change the mode, we can make it to Eco mode. Eco mode is a special mode that will take the average of the outside temperature and the desired temperature from the schedule. That way it uses less energy. Override mode ignores the schedule entirely using a single override temperature, and then schedule follows the schedule perfectly. So I'll go ahead and change it back to the eco mode so we can show you an example of that. We'll change the current function to cool. You can also change it to heat, and the default, as I said, is off. We'll go ahead and edit the nickname too, just give it a new nickname. The nickname by default was Nick. Change the override. So now you can see the name has changed up here. It said Nick before, the default nickname. Now it says Renaissance. The set temp is still using 72, the default from the schedule. However, it's averaging that with the outside temp to get this temperature of 79, saving on energy. And it is in cooling mode and eco mode as displayed now. If the time were different and the schedule were different, it could result in a different temperature here, but currently it is only set to update with real time, so you would have to wait a full hour to see that schedule cycle through. And that is the thermostat complex data system. Thank you.